I didn't want a show quality truck. I wanted one that I could drive every single day. It's 62 years old, and it's brand new underneath.
It doesn't ride like it's 62 years old.
Oh, she runs a little faster. She got a little voice to her.
Neighbors weren't awake.
Nah, they're awake now.
This is not a bad toy.
No, it's not a bad toy. This one's fun. It's been I've had it back since opening day. The garage that restored most of it had it for almost 3 years. 1964 F100. Custom cab, my birth year. It's fast now though. It can.
It can move a little bit.
It can move a
It's
little
got some
bit,
video?
and it's got a little throat to it, so it lets you know it's coming. In this neighborhood, I got to kind of tone it down sometimes.
Kids here, man, you can't be blasting this thing up and down the street, right?
No, I can't.
Cruise it, right?
Just cruise it. I bought it from a woman as an artist in Austin. She was only the second owner, so I'm the third owner of this truck. This is the old seat, the original seat, but when he took the old cover off, there was a letter that the original owner had put inside the seat. Basically, who they were, when they bought it, how long they kept it. Older vehicles that they tell stories, right? This type of vehicle is what I learned to drive on. My grandfather owned a feed and seed store. This is what he had at that time, Weatherford, Oklahoma. At the end of the day, he'd have me load up like sacks of feed or a lawnmower that they repaired or something like that. And he would flip me the keys. He would get in the passenger seat. Underneath the seat, he had a little toolbox. In that toolbox, he had his cigarettes. Behind the seats, he had a six-pack of Coors beer. As I learned how to drive, and he rode, and we'd go deliver stuff. And he did that because my grandmother, she didn't allow cigarettes. She didn't allow no beer in the house. There was no power steering, so it was all manual steering, all manual brakes. So you could imagine at 13 years old, they had these big, giant steering wheels, and trying to maneuver that thing on dirt roads and everything like that. Ironically, this one actually came out of Oklahoma. Didn't do anything to the outside, right? This is still original paint, which is crazy. We changed the heartbeat of it a little bit. This is
put some new lungs, some new organs in it.
Yeah, so it went from.
Something tells me this is not original motor.
No, it's not the original motor. A Gen 3 Coyote engine.
God, it fit like a glove.
It did. Back then they were just farm trucks, right? And they didn't need to go fast. So what we did is we changed the chassis, added a little more maneuverability, and had to be the white walls. Period correct. It was all hand built by a company here in Gilbert, Arizona. I seen an advertisement in a magazine, a car magazine, for Fat Fender Garage. Didn't know anything about it. I started kind of researching all of it, and they specialize in Fords. And I thought, well, how am I ever going to get this thing out to Arizona? When I got let go with Texas, back with Pittsburgh, then all of a sudden this opportunity, and Tori called me and said, hey, I need your help. And I thought, I can go to Arizona, I can bring my truck.
It all worked out.
It all worked out. Oh, this is not my gas. Gas tanks that they put in these things are so small that we put a bigger gas tank underneath, and so that's where you put all your money into it, right?
When you got it done, yeah. You saw it for the first time, you're gonna take it home. What thoughts went through your head, Coach?
It was emotional, still emotional. It was never a project for me to show off. We had the two labs, and the youngest one, which we lost 2 days before I got this. He never left my side ever from the time we got him till, he passed away. He loved to get in this truck. I guess he felt like he was the king of the world.
So you thought of your grandpa, dad.
Yeah, and Scout. Well, I know my grandfather he'd bust my chops a little bit for the amount of money I put in this thing. He would be proud. My grandfather was one of the ones that really got me turned on to baseball. He asked me one time, why do I play the game? I said, I love the game. He said, well, the game can't love you back. Just think about this. Play the game so that your fans are proud of how you play in a win. And in a loss, play so that they have hope for tomorrow. And so I've never lost that. I try to instill that in our guys. This reminds me every day when I walk out and I get in it and I head to the ballpark. And I love the trip in, I love the trip home, because it's the trip in, you go from being, husband, father, to a coach for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And when I come home, I go from being a coach of the Arizona Diamondbacks back to being a husband and father. And this helps me do that.